Did you know that the Washington quarter was originally intended as a one-year commemorative dating back to the year 1932? They brought it out to celebrate Washington's 200th anniversary of his birth, and it was so popular that they brought it back, and it's still in circulation today. In addition to that, prior to 1964, did you know that the quarters were 90% silver? Well, they were. Well, how about this? I have a 10-piece set, the last 10 Denvers, in 90% silver, uncirculated at under $9 per coin. That's what's up next. And there they are, folks. The last 10 Denver Washington quarters made prior to the year that the mint and the government pulled silver from circulation. And we've got them for you at under $9 per coin. So it starts at 1955. And it runs until 1964. There's the reverse, the Eagle reverse with the Denver mint mark. Now, let's talk about the Eagle reverse. That was the original design, and it lasted until the year 1998, and we haven't seen that Eagle reverse since then, because 1999 started the state quarters, then we had the national parks, and then we had the women making history. And we might have something new in 2026. I started reading a couple articles on that. It's going to be an exciting year for the sesquicentennial. But one thing that hasn't changed is the face of Washington on the obverse. They tweaked the design for the women making history quarters. But prior to that, it's the same obverse design since the year 1932. Just a little history on the Washington quarter program. The series started in 1932. Now, prior to 64, the coins were 90% silver, and after that, the government pulled silver from circulation, so everything after that was clad. These are those 90% silvers. They were struck out of Denver, and this is an entire 10-piece collection for the last decade, 64 and back. Each one individually encapsulated and presented in a storage box, presentation box, if you may. $89.95 for the entire set, which brings you to under $9 per coin. Now, if you look at our competition's prices for this 10 coin set, it'll cost you more than $348. Year by year, I'm going to give you the prices year by year. Starting in 1955, $40.50, $34.95, $31.95, $40.95, $31.95. We've already surpassed our set price, but I'm going to keep going. $37.95, $31.95, $31.95, $31.95, and last but not least, that 1964 with our competitors is $34.50. Add it all up, once again, you're at over $348. What a savings. What a savings. We're here at just $89.95 for the same exact 10 coins. These are the Denvers, they're uncirculated, and they're 90% silvers. 905-10340. That's the item number, everybody. Give us a call. Mention that item number to our operators, or you could always join us via the website. Just type in abccoins.com in the URL on your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, and in the search bar, enter 905-10340. And there you go, you'll be right at the page. You could also scan that QR code on your screen with your phone or your tablet. Just use the camera app, point it at the screen, click the link that pops up, and there you go, you're right at that page. $89.95 for a 10 coin collection. Unbeatable price at under $9 per coin. Silver is crazy right now. The US Mint just recently raised their silver, their coins, 20% price increase on a lot of stuff. It all went up, but we're holding the line, especially on these vintage classics. And these are those classics in the Washington Quarter program from 1955 through 1964. Now, once again, I'm going to tell you the story about the Washington Quarter. They brought it out in 1932, and it was originally intended as a one-year commemorative to celebrate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. It was so popular that they brought it back, and it's still, of course, in circulation today. Over the years, that obverse did not change, even though the reverse design, they tweaked it as technology improved, but the Overall design stayed the same. The eagle reverse coming across your screen in just a moment. And they had that reverse on the Washington quarter until 1998. 1999, we saw all the change, and that was with the launch of the state quarter program, and millions of collectors were brought into our industry here because it was just grabbed a hold of old and young alike, and the industry grew, our collector base grew. And we're very thankful for that. And then they changed it again in the year 2010. Reverse changed again for the national parks, but the obverse stayed the same, good old George Washington. Now, they tweaked the design in 2022 with the launch of the Women Making History program. They still had George Washington on the obverse, but they changed his profile shot just a little bit. Just a little history and the evolution of the Washington quarter over the years, but these are those originals, okay? These are the ones that were 90% silver before they pulled silver from circulation in the year 1964. That 1964 is the last year of issue for 90% silver. Looking at the clock, everybody, I want to put a 1-minute clock up right now because phones are a little busy, and I started with a roll set, and I'm down to about 10 sets left, so these are moving very quickly. $89.95, once again, is the price for the 10 coin collection, each 90% silver, each in brilliant uncirculated condition as well, and each one of them bears that Denver Mint mark. These are struck at the Denver Mint. It's the decade, 64 and back. And you got them all for one low price. Competition over almost $350. Let's just round it out there, almost $350. We're at $89.95, and you get the same 10 coins struck at the Denver Mint in uncirculated condition. We're giving you packaging as well. Each coin is encapsulated. Now, it is in a vac form type of case, so you could push the coins out. They come out at an angle. You could look at the obverse and reverse of each one without damaging the coins because they're protected by those capsules. The box has a cover. You could store them. You could present them, display. At the end of the day, folks, it's all about silver at a savings. And that's what you get with this one here tonight.